Well, hey folks, good morning. Welcome to Worship Wednesday. My name is Eli. Grateful to be with y'all this morning here on this beautiful Wednesday morning in Durango, or wherever you are. Yeah, good to be with y'all today. Excuse me. Yeah, so we're just getting into, I guess where are we? 1 week in? This is the first week of our new series, The Many Faces of David. And we're kind of starting out, if you look at the reading for today from 1 Samuel, it's when David's picked up by Samuel to be anointed. And it's an interesting story in a lot of ways, and even the reflection today is looking ahead and saying this David guy's a pretty flawed character, which is at times kind of troubling to me, honestly, but it is the story that we have. And anyway, but that's not really what today's reading is about. Today's reading is about God seeing the entirety of ourselves, and that God sees what's going on within us always, and sees our exterior as well, and knows when those things match and when they don't, and sometimes it's daunting, sometimes it's comforting, but in any case, one of the psalms attributed to David is Psalm 23, which is probably the most well-known psalm. The Lord is my shepherd. And so thinking about that shepherd imagery. And so the memory verse today comes from Psalm 23 verse 1, and in the New Living Translation, I'm pretty sure, the Lord is my shepherd, I have all that I need. And and that's another one that I think sometimes it doesn't feel like we have all that we need. I know that's true for me. Now that's probably says more about me than it does about God. But I also, it's a common experience. So what does it look like to place trust in the goodness of God, and to place trust in God's provision? And so there's this song that came to mind in thinking about the memory verse. It's one that we sing sometimes. Found in you. And it's a song, even just like this verse, that it's like, well, sometimes it doesn't feel that everything that I want and need is found in God. Sometimes I don't feel that way. But there's something to it, right? There's something to this acknowledging that as we follow God, that placing our trust in God's goodness and in God caring for us, and God's generosity, so that even whether or not that's something that I entirely feel the truth of in the moment, there's something good about sort of orienting myself toward trust in God's goodness and provision. So, all right, enough of that. Let's do some singing. We're reaching out, welcome you, God. Fill this place again with your song. Flood our thoughts with wonder and awe. Give us a greater glimpse of a never-changing God. All we it's found in you. It's found in you, Jesus. Every victory is found in you. found in you. Open wide our hearts now to yours. Every fear bow down to your love, that we would see like never before. Give us a great glimpse of a never-changing God. It's all we want, it's all we need. It's found in you, it's found in you, Jesus. Every victory is found in you, it's found in you. In your presence there is freedom. In your presence we are made whole. In your presence there is freedom. In your presence we are made whole. All we want, all we need is found in you. It's found in you, Jesus. Every victory is found in you. It is found in you. All we want, it's all we need. It's found in you. It's found in you, Jesus. Every victory is found in you. It's found in you. Cool. Well, I hope that wherever we're at today, whether we're feeling like really like all of our needs are met, or whether we're just like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it today, or somewhere in between. One, I hope that all of our needs are met, and two, I hope that for myself and all of us that we can, have this, have some kind of restfulness in trusting in God's goodness, and that God cares, that God is interested in us being cared for and being well, and it's true. Cool. Well, it's lovely to be with y'all today, and I hope the rest of your day is wonderful. All right, I think that's it. Awesome. We'll see y'all later. Cool. Bye-bye.